Hey folks, Charles again here at Shop Style Design, and welcome back to another training video. And in this training video, we're going to be talking about how to create a blog within your Shopify admin. So what we're going to do is once you get logged into your admin, we're going to go down under Sales Channels and click on Online Store, and that's going to open up a series of tabs here. And we're just going to look for the Blog Posts button here, and we're just going to give that a little click. Now this is going to take us into our main blog area. So as you can see, I have 3 blogs currently listed in the store, and we'll just go through them real quick. So essentially it's going to give me a glance at the blog title. What kind of blog is it? So we can group our blogs. So in this case we've created a news blog, but we can create different blogs as well, but we will get into that. It'll tell me who wrote this specific blog here, and then what day the blog was created and is active to be viewable by the customer. So going up at the top, what we'll do is we're going to look for the blue button here. It says Add Blog Post, and we're going to give that a little click there. And this is going to take us into our main section where we're going to create a blog. So at the top here, we have the title. So we can say we wanted to create a blog that is, let's just say November 2019 updates, something along those lines. And then over to the right, we got our visibility section once again. So we can say we want this visible immediately. We can hide it for the time being, or we can set a publish date. So in this case, we're going to say we want it hidden for now since it's not quite November. Or actually, what we could do is we could set a date. So let's say we want this to be published as of November 1st at 12 a.m. Perfect. And then in our content section, we're going to write any the majority of what we want the customer to read about. So, and we don't really have any information yet, but we can say coming soon, or let's try new apparel coming soon, something along those lines. Moving down, we have the featured image, so we can actually have an image that represents this blog. And in this case, we're not going to add a image for the time being, but if you do, have some the blog section active on your theme, and you want an image to represent that specific blog, this is a great area to upload that. Now, I do recommend PNG files as far as images go. JPEGs do work. PNG I just find load a little bit quicker. And then to the left here, the excerpt. So the excerpt, think of it as more of a glance into the actual blog itself. So for instance, let's say they get to your homepage, they see that there are blogs they can go into. The excerpt gives them it's like a viewable quick view, I guess is the best way to really put it. It's a quick view into the blog itself, so you can add in images and a little bit more of the content or the text. That way they can read a little bit about it before going into it, rather than if you only include it in this section, they might not be able to see all that information, so it might not be very intriguing. So that's where you can add additional, it's more of a summary, I suppose, is the best way to really put it. And that's where you can add that, and it's very similar to the actual content section in terms of formatting and all the same tools. Moving down, organization. So we got author and blog. So in this case, author is going to be determined by the staff accounts you have added in your Shopify store. So in this case, we have Shop Style Demo Store Admin and then Shop Style Design. So those will be the 2 staff accounts that we have added in our demo store. So if we were to add another, it should show up in this list, and then the staff member who is writing that blog can select it from the drop down. And then same thing here with blog. So right now we only have a blog type of news, but say we wanted to create a new blog, we can say we want this to be updates. So that way we'll create another category of the type of blog. And then again we have your tags, so we can use these to filter out the different blogs if you had many. And keep in mind, again, they are case sensitive, so that is something to be wary about. And when you do create your tags, you do want to separate each of them with a comma, and that will keep them separate. And last but not least is we do have the website SEO. So if we do click that, that's going to give us essentially fill in the SEO meta descriptions for us. So page title is going to be pulled from up top, and then the description will be pulled from the content section, and the URL handle is going to be generated based on your page title. And do keep in mind, say later on you do update the page title up top, this is not going to update your URL and handle, so you will have to go into this manually if you want it to reflect it and change it manually. And that's it for the blog section.